Hey, yo, what's up, guys? It's Ryan Miller checking in for GST's Your Question, My Answer, YQMA, episode number 79 today. I'm just finishing up with a GST pull overhead press workout, and I had to pull over. I wanted to talk about a question that I saw on the IIFYM competition prep group. This question was posted by a girl named Destiny, and what she was wondering, she wanted to do HIIT every single day. No breaks. She asked, is there a problem with doing HIIT every single day? Right away, I think I had one of the first actual replies, and my opinion is definitely not. And there was some people that talked about if you're doing HIIT every single day and you're actually maintaining that, then truly you're not actually doing HIIT. You're not doing high intensity work. You're just doing plain old interval training, which is intense in itself, but it's not true high intensity interval training. And so if you're truly doing HIIT, the issue with doing it regularly, as in every day, or generally even every other day, which would amount to roughly 3 or 4 times a week, which is still a lot in my opinion, the downfall of that is true HIIT requires a recovery period. It's tough enough where it gives your body a reason, a stimulus to actually rebuild and go through that recovery process due to the stress and the micro trauma put on your muscles, joints, tendons, and just body in general. And so if you're combining that type of high frequency HIIT regimen with intense weight training, you can quickly see the issue, because when you think about the fact that, when you're weight training hard, you can't weight train hard every day. And the reason for that is because you have to have time for recovery. And so if, let's say you're weight training 4 times a week, and then you're throwing in HIIT, let's say even 3 or 4 times a week on top of that, what you've got per week right there is you have 7 to 8 recovery inducing high intensity training sessions. Now there's a problem with that, and the problem is that your body gets no true recovery day, no true recovery period, because you're just continuously slaughtering it with high intensity work that demands recovery. So you can't do that. Destiny, you cannot do HIIT every single day, and that's not recommended for anybody. Anybody that is weight training intensely, if you have a specific mission in mind that you want to be excellent at high intensity interval training, and you're not weight training or you're not doing anything else that induces a recovery period, sure, then you can do HIIT more frequently, 4 or 5 times a week. Even then though, not every day. So if you're even a person that's focusing on being the best, let's say you want to be the HIIT champion, you still shouldn't do it every day. So especially a person that's doing weight training should not be doing HIIT every day, not 6 times a week, not 5 times a week, rarely even 4 times a week. 3 is possible in certain situations where you're trying to burn off stubborn body fat at the end of a contest prep. In general, if you're training 4 to 5 times a week with weights, or let's say 3 to 5 times a week with weights, and you're knocking out 2 true high intensity interval training sessions, then that's pretty normal. That's okay. I don't see any problem with that. Most people in a general building phase, where stubborn fat loss is not the mission, you can even do 1 HIIT session and then hit a second session of LISS or MISS, or just 1 HIIT session and no more cardio throughout the week. When combined with 3 to 5 weight training sessions per week, that's totally fine as well. But the point is, you don't want to do excessive HIIT because it requires recovery. So you have to remember that. Take that recovery into mind. Otherwise, you're going to mess up your weight training sessions. And in my opinion, your weight training sessions are more important for fat loss, muscle gain, strength gain than any type of cardio that you can do. Destiny, I hope this helped you out. This was a great little talk on HIIT. And I do have another video that I talk about the HIIT mindset, because I've mentioned many times, if you're doing true high intensity interval training, well, what is true high intensity interval training? So I'm going to link to that video where I talk about true high intensity interval training and the mindset you need to accomplish that type of work and what it should feel like, I'm going to link to that video in the description on this video. So check that out if that thought occurred to you. What is true HIIT and how do I do it? All right, guys, I will talk to you during the next YQMA. Right now, I've got to get back home. Jess is at work right now. She's knocking out some counseling appointments, and it's summer vacation time for the kids, so that means they're home with the babysitter. And truly, I want to get back home. I don't want to pay any more than I have to for babysitting hours, so I will check you guys later.